All right, so I'm hopping in here unannounced. So I'm going to give it some time. Hi, guys. I just decided to hop on randomly. Trying to get my shiz together. You know, the usual. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. Give it a little thumbs up. Hi, guys. I haven't seen you guys in forever. It's crazy. Hi, Tom. I'm doing well. Thank you so much. Yes. Thank you, everyone, for the well wishes. I hope you guys are good too. I feel so much better. Like, my allergies are still trying to come from my neck, but I'm good. Good morning, Miss Lady. Good morning, everyone. Let me get my things together because I am doing questions, as you could tell from the title, which I'm excited because I haven't done this in a while. I am better from feeling sick. I have like this rare little like this little cough that'll come through, but that also could be due to my extracurricular activities that I partake in every now and then, but I'm good. See, and I know about the cure for the allergies with the local honey, but I'm vegan and honey is on that line for me. I try not to consume honey because sometimes it's unethical sourcing, but I do. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence with it. Tanzania. Oh my goodness. Hello. Wow. The internet really connects you with people around the world. Okay, let me get my caption together really quick. I'm going to still converse with you guys, but just give me a second because, you know, I'm really one track minded. Okay. Let us see. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to be linking my PayPal and my Cash App. That's the only way I'm going to take payments, not on this little payment thing right here, because I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. We ain't doing it. That's for tips only. All right, so I am doing one question, $16. And I'm only taking PayPal and Cash App. Oh God, don't do that, Victasia, because you already know. Hold up. Backspace that. Okay. Hello, everyone. Okay. I think this is good. Pin message. Okay, so I'm doing one question, $16. I think this might be a holiday special before the holidays even come in. All right, so yeah, I'm doing one question for $16, and I just like to form the line as I get the payments. So let me get my background sounds together. I really just want the Waldo. I really just want the Waldo. All right. Oh my gosh. Is it Briani? That makes me feel so good that I can make you feel good about yourself like that, because a lot of us really just be downplaying ourselves too much. Too much. But as yes, 16 US dollars. Oh, I always forget about it. I think that if you use PayPal, it does the conversions for you. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure about Cash App though. Hello. Is it Amelie? Amelie. Oh goodness. I don't know what accents do with a little accent on over the E. But hello. Drink warm lime water. I have been looking into key lime water, so I feel like that was confirmation. Okay, I think I said hello to everybody. Okay. Let me see. Oh, it would be helpful if I logged in, huh? Yep, that would be. I never really get on here unannounced, so I don't know what. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Okay. Now go back to. Ugh, I just logged into the wrong account. Please, I can't. Okay, 1 second, guys. You know how I am. Switch accounts. Ah, yes. Yes. Okay, I knew the last name looked familiar. That's what it was. Okay, here we go. Dang, I was really off task. All right, here we go. Okay, so sapling boss, you were first. So if you could post your question for me. And then right behind you is Andrea. Andrea. I don't know why I want to. You guys are trying to get me with the accents today, aren't you? Ah, Drea. Okay. That must be you. Yes, I see you. Okay, you put your question in the notes, which is perfect. All right. Let me get to my background noises again. Okay. All right. So, but yeah, I don't remember what I was talking about, but I hope everyone's doing well. I guess I'll just take. Okay. Let's see. Sapling. Eight of Wands. Okay, so if that doesn't express movement, I don't know what does. Okay, so Eight of Wands, you can expect movement for sure. And when it does take off, it will be promising, is the word that I just heard. Promising. This one wants to come out. The devil here. Okay, so for some reason this is making me think that it's going to be like rapid, like I'm sensing like another wave. Okay, you know how a wave is, there's the peak. I feel like you're going to get a really high wave, a high vibe. 7 of Cups here. Yeah, coming from all sides, all angles, okay? Definitely. I'm hearing definitely say yes to opportunities, like things that you might not have considered before. You're really being, 5 of Pentacles. You're being encouraged to step out of your comfort zone here too. And Temperance, things that you kind of like sat back and you always just automatically said no. What if you say yes? What if you say maybe? Okay, what if what if you change the narrative? Come on now, I know there was a card. There it is. Okay. All right. The Three of Swords. Yeah, things that you constantly like would turn down. Like, what if you don't this time? You know, see where that gets you. What what would a different version of you do? You're being encouraged to step into a different version of you. All right, I'm waiting on another card to come out. The Ace of Swords. This is definitely talking about something new. And then we just went from the Three of Swords to the Ace of Swords. So the math there is two swords, something that you haven't seen, something that you haven't explored, something that you haven't even considered, or something that you just keep saying no to. I keep hearing say yes. So maybe there's going to be a specific opportunity that comes to you within the next couple of weeks, but I just keep hearing say yes. Okay, Seven of Cups and the Hanged Woman. This is really coming through to me as like say yes to any and many opportunities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we have the Seven of Cups. And to me, those represent pentacles in the background. I'm seeing it as pentacles. So it's like when that one pentacle, that one opportunity comes through, say yes, because you don't know what it could lead to. The Seven of Cups keeps hinting at a lot of possibilities that are being overlooked or just told no right off the bat. Let's see. Ah, like doing lives. I see. Yeah, why not? It's like it takes adjusting, it takes getting used to, but look, Two of Swords, you never know unless you try. Didn't we just talk about the Two of Swords? We literally just did. Okay, bottom of the deck is a Princess of Wands. This is definitely talking about following through with your inspiration. Okay, so definitely follow through with inspiration. And I'm going to get one card for advice to close out your reading about monies. But definitely, you got to explore new alleyways. That's the most important aspect coming through for you. Advice. This one wants to come out. Wow. Wow. Partnerships and alliances. Have you thought about partnering up with someone? Crown chakra. Have you had an idea to collaborate in some way, shape, or form? Why don't you try? All right. So this is your closing advice. Thank you so, so much for choosing and trusting me to be your reader. And I do hope to help you next time. All right. Let's go ahead and get into the next person. Let's see. Okay, so we have an Andrea. I don't know why I keep saying it like that. Anyway, your question was in here, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. So now is Drea. Yeah, there we go. All right. All right. Drea. I'm picking up a lot of feminine energy for you. Like, how do I describe that? Like, I feel like you're one of those people that you don't talk too much. Like, you just say what needs to be said, but you really just be cooling. Okay. Yeah. And this card right here is the Five of Swords, which is technically not a happy card, but the way that I'm perceiving it right now is just you kind of like doing your own thing, going against the crowd no matter what. Okay. And you asked about love. I just feel like this is confirmation to say that if you continue on this path, this is what's going to lead you to love. Okay, solar plexus. Yeah. follow through with your gut feelings, okay? The number 53 could be relevant to you. 53, 35, 8, and 9. I'm like really drawn in by this candle here. I'm not sure if this represents like candle magic for you, or do you like meditate around flames? If not, you might want to try that. You might get a vision. Because I'm trying to figure out, what does this have to do with love? But I'm picking up that you might get some sort of vision or some sort of confirmation or some sort of synchronicity if you do this. Yeah. The 8 of Wands, you're going to get some form of communication. I'm not sure if you're into like reading tarot yourself or like just communicating in other ways, other forms of divination, but I am seeing that you're going to receive some form of communication in some meditative state or sleeping or something that is going to really accelerate your path. Yeah, the Ace of Wands here coming out with the 7 of Cups, that choose wisely energy. And wow, 6 of Wands, victory and success. Bottom of the deck is material harvest. Okay, so you didn't ask, but Spirit's coming through right now. It's like you asked about love, but I'm hearing like Spirit's like, you're going to be successful. You're going to be successful. 2 of Cups, and then the love. So, okay. Love life message for you right now is, if you've had an inkling that you're being guided to be single right now and to focus on like career, like the cliche, like let me focus on my career and then focus on love, that has a lot to do with your life story. Okay. Yeah. The world here, you complete a cycle that allows you to step up into this King of Pentacles energy where you walk in the talk and talk in the walk, and that you just doing everything. Okay. And then with the Death card, so this is like a massive change. All right. A massive change that you decide to make, that you step up and take the lead in. All right. The Hierophant here, trusting your inner guidance and allowing it to guide you to Queen of Pentacles. So the pair, the King and Queen of Pentacles, have come out here, and boom, the Empress, you're sitting lovely. You have options. You are fruitful, justice. And then you it's like you get to this certain point, and then every option is laid out in front of you. This is somehow you getting to the top, and then that's when love comes in. Okay. Like and whatever the top means to you. Okay. That's a very subjective title, okay? Because for some people, the top represents a number. For other people, the top represents a location. But I'm seeing the top here, and I keep seeing the 4 of Pentacles as I'm shuffling the deck for you. So it's a form of stability here. The King of Swords, when you are in this place of feeling completely secure and stable in where you are, like even I'm picturing like even if the ground wobbles, you're still standing tall. That's the kind of energy that you're going to be in when this love comes your way. Okay, so anything else that we can get on love here before we move on? Hello. Oh my gosh, Brittany, how are you? This one wants to come out for you. Okay, so the 9 of Swords coming out. Anything else to know in love before I add to that? Wow. Okay. Wow. The Fool, the Sun, and Balance. This is the epitome in a card reading of don't worry about a thing. Okay, that's what the epitome of this reading is. Moving on, this is what this love is coming to you in a chapter where you don't have to worry about a thing. Okay, I'm literally hearing Bob Marley, don't worry about a thing. And I don't know if you have like this desire to be like on a beach or like in near water or something, but I definitely am seeing that. So, whew, good vibes coming your way. Okay, trust the process and keep fighting and standing for the things that you believe in. All right. Let me see. Let me get the next person. And also, if it's too dark, I don't know. What do you mean? Let me see. All right. I hate how every time I go check, oh wow, y'all done slept in. Okay, hold up. Now I might have to cut it off. Let me see. So I just did Andrea. Let me make sure there's no one over here. Yeah, hold on. Y'all done slept in. Y'all done slept in on me quick. How y'all did that? Okay. So just to be fair, I'm going to do. All right. So y'all listen up. This is the cue. Okay. We have Raiden, which is going to be right now. So Raiden, Hirama. I know I'm messing that up. I don't want to say your whole government on the internet either, because I don't know if you want me to. But Raiden, you're next. If you could let me know your question, I'm gonna go through and make sure I didn't miss it. Okay, I don't think so. Oh, let me make sure you didn't put your question in the notes. No, you didn't. Okay, cool. I'm looking for Raiden's question, and then after Raiden is Shanae Jones from Cash App. I think you have a couple of questions. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Y'all know. You know. And I'm actually going to cut off the questions because y'all already in line. Which I could do more emojis on here, but I can't. Okay. So no more after Malavika. Guys, I'm so sorry because I know I'm messing up your name so bad. So no one after Nairi on Cash App and no one after Malavika. Oh gosh, I wish I could just know people's names. I need that superpower. I just need to know people's names right off the bat. But I'm just telling you guys so that if anyone else filters in after this, they already know that it's just a tip. All right. Y'all are my witnesses. All right. All 18 of y'all. All right. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Rating is Tom. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Tom. So you are right up next. Let me just filter through the comment section really quick though. All right, so Power of the P. Your name is Lincoln. I hope it shows up that way too. Thank you. Thank you. Brittany, that's not bad. That's fine. I know I just closed off the thing, but because you were asking that question in the middle of it, you can still send if you want to. All right, going through the comment section. Oh, you said you wanted to book. Okay, it's up to you. It's up to you. Okay, cool. All right, so now Raiden is Tom. This sounds like I just figured out a mystery. Okay, so Raiden is Tom. Oh, duh. That makes sense because of the name at the end. Thank you. Thank you, Tom. Okay, so Tom is next. And then, oh gosh, I don't know how to pronounce this name. Jing Jing is after Shanae Jones. So, because remember, it was Raiden, which is Tom, Shanae Jones, and then Jing Jing, and then Nairi. Those are my next four. All right. I hope y'all got that. Right now we are with Tom. And I saw your question. All right. So I see your question, Tom. Let's get into it. Let me play my water sounds before I flip out. Okay. Let's see. This wants to come out justice. Okay, so this, I believe, is a positive card to come out when you're asking about the future energy between you and someone that you are currently in connection with. Wow. And then the Two of Cups comes out right after. Oh, excuse me. Let's talk about the perfect marriage here, okay? Seven of Pentacles. I'm seeing two people that are very similar in a way that they are patient in the same ways. Okay. I'm almost picking up two people that are like almost identical on the soul level here. Yeah, the 10 of Cups. I'm seeing a lot of equity. Equity. Equality is the word that I was looking for. Not equity, but equality. But now that equity came out, it makes me think of where one is lacking, the other has. Okay. So 10 of Cups, happy, pleasant. Okay, Queen of Swords. I'm seeing one person in the connection is a lot more quick with the tongue than the other. King of Wands. And the one that's not so quick with the tongue is the one that kind of like stands tall, doesn't say too much. Okay. That's the kind of energy that I'm picking up here. Six of Swords. This brings in a very happy pairing. Okay, we do have the King of Wands that came out with the Queen of Swords. So that is the Queen of Air and the King of Fire. That's talking about how the air can really tame the fire here. So there's just a really great pairing between the two energies here. Wow. And the Empress just came out. So very fruitful energies here. This is a really positive reading for love. Eight of Wands. I think this is like the most, like, in terms of positivity in where a relationship is going, this is definitely the greatest one I've seen. Okay, so now, as with anything, it takes equal give and take for both sides to work out, but I'm seeing here that as long as the two remain on the same page, there's a lot of potential here. Okay, there also has to be a big emphasis on communication, because I'm seeing one or both of you have a tendency to put on a front that you are happy, you are confident, you are abundant, you are this or that. But in your mind, you're really second guessing, like, damn, am I really that? I'm picking up someone needs a lot of reassurance, but there's nothing wrong with that. If you find the right partner, which I feel the other person is this, that person knows how to open up to that person, and you know how to receive it well. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, like, this is just talking about two people that know how to nurture each other and are willing to learn how to nurture each other. The Two of Wands. I'm seeing a lot of prosperous beginnings for you guys continuously, as long as both parties are in it to win it. Okay, so wow, that was good for you, Tom. Okay, good for you. That was great. I'm going to go ahead and get a closing card for you. Closing card for Tom. The Hermit. I'm hearing, make sure this person knows the real you. Bottom of the deck, the Knight of Pentacles. No matter how long it takes, I'm sensing this patience. Patience is a big energy coming through here. The Ten of Swords, because I feel like one or both of you have not so pleasant pasts. So you both want to be patient with each other, but I am sensing that there is one that wants to be more patient with the other because of the equitability that I was talking about. The equity, like where one is lacking, the other gives more, or vice versa. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that right there, and get into the next person. I hope you found that helpful, Tom. Okay, let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so next is Shanae Jones. I really hope I pronounced that correctly. Shanae, where are you? I think you had 2 questions. Okay, and I'm seeing that Nairi is Dawn. Thank you, because you are 3rd. And yes, Malavika, Shakar? You are on there. You were right before Brittany, so you're towards the end. Sacred Caston, I appreciate you for missing me, but I'm here. You probably mean my posts. I'm here. Let's see. Hi, Fairy44. Lilac, who are you? Are you Shanae? I think you are. Oh, yeah, because you said I pronounced it correctly. Okay, great. All right, that makes it. I love when I pronounce people's names correctly. You can't tell me shit. Okay, anyways. Shanae. Okay. All right, let me. All right, let's get it. Oh, and just to clarify, after Shanae is Jing Jing that paid on PayPal. Let me know your question, please, because you are after Shanae, and then after that is Nairi, also known as Dawn. Yeah, okay. Watch me catch on. Okay. All right, so right now we are with Lilac, Shanae. Ooh, child. I finished reading that question in my head, and this card just did a somersault out of the deck. Said, bitch, I'm here. 10 of Pentacles. This term has been very prominent in collective energies. I keep hearing rewrite the narrative, retell the story. How can I get rid of this karmic energy, you ask? Retell the story. Okay, the Emperor. How can you put yourself in the winning position in your story as opposed to the victim? Okay, the Fool. How can this be your story to the top as opposed to your story to the bottom? Okay, the Hermit. How can we talk about how this story showed you who you really were so that you could then show the world who you really are. Queen of Pentacles. Can we talk about how this is a situation that you nurtured to life? A situation that was once dead is now alive, okay? Because of the narrative. You switched up the narrative. Let's see, what else? Like, no matter how low you feel like you started at the bottom, how can you make the bottom sound more opportunistic? How can you make it sound profitable? How can you show someone that they need to invest their money into this here? If you had to sell the bottom to somebody, how would you sell it? We have the Four of Cups. Look at that. How can you retell the story? The Star. How can you tell the story in a way that it heals you? Wow, the Lovers. How can you talk about divine timing? How can you talk about faith? How can you talk about trust when all else fails? Five of Cups. When those three cups fall over, but those two are still standing with you at the bottom, how can you retell the story, the Chariot, to make you look like a winner? To make you feel like a winner? To show you that you are a winner? Knight of Pentacles. This narrative isn't going to change overnight. It takes a lot of pausing, reflecting, and true questioning of the self to see, like, why am I here? What am I doing this for? It's really sitting in moments like that are going to get you the farthest here. The Princess of Cups, listening to that little voice, that little whisper coming from your soul. That's how you can break out of this karmic energy, okay? You're really being encouraged to sit still, retell the narrative. I just saw the Hanged Woman. This is your mission for the next couple of days, is to be in the Hanged Woman's position, to just let the truths flow to you. All right. So this very next card, I haven't seen it yet, but Spirit is telling me this is your answer to number 2. Message from the ancestors, please. Wow, this card fell on the floor. Okay. 2 of Wands. Two of Wands. This imagery specifically is showing me your ancestors opening up a guidebook. Like, they're like, okay, we have the cheat codes, we got the map, we got the this, we got the that, but you got to fill in the details. Where are we going? What's the destination? What's the end goal? What's the purpose? What's the reason? Temperance. This is your ancestors asking you to plan with them. Can we plan together? Ace of Wands. Can we inspire you? They're like, we know that you always ongoing, you always got it together, but can we help? Look, the Fool. Can we help bring something new in? Can we help start something new? 8 of Pentacles. Can we help you with your work? Your ancestors, they're like really proud of you, but they're also like, dang, can we help? Can we help? The Ace of Swords, like, can we give you this idea? But they coming through with a little shade. You know how it always goes. They're like, if you would stop running. Okay. Somebody, I'm picking up on some heavy auntie energy, and she got all the jokes. Okay. She is like, if you would stop running from this problem, we could talk. We could talk it through. Okay. We have the 2 of Cups, the Knight of Cups. Like, I don't know. It's almost as if I'm picking up on like an auntie that you talk about boys with, and she knows that you're going through something. And she's like, well, you're trying to avoid me because you know that I got the remedy, the words that need to be said here. I got the words that need to be said here, but you got to sit here and listen because I'm not going to chase you to deliver the truth to you, baby. Like, that's the kind of ancestors you, ooh, child, you got, okay. Four of Cups. They're like, we need you to sit in this discontentment with us first, and then we can talk. Okay. The Hanged Woman, look at that. They're like, we need you to sit in this position. Your embodiments, I'm telling you, over the next 2 weeks, I said like the few days in your part one. No, the next 2 weeks, I need you to be in the Hanged Woman perspective. Be receptive. You are the spider that has already spun the web. Now just let it come to you. That's where you are. Look, Ace of Pentacles, let it come to you. Oh, wow. Six of Swords. And don't worry about it and let that come to you. No, don't let worry come to you. Just relax into life and let the little random ideas just come to you. And you know when those come to you the most? When you're just vibing, when you're chilling, when you're cooling, when you're doing nothing. Okay. You're being encouraged to get in a meditative state to basically do nothing for a minute. To let that hurt come so that it can go. We gotta welcome it in first before we can usher it out. We have to get to know it before we can get it through this portal to get the fuck out of your energy. Okay, so wow. Can we talk about how 2 and 1, like your questions just mended together beautifully? Because it's really referring to you sitting still in this Hanged Woman position, getting to know whatever it is that you need to sit with, and then escorting that hoe out the door and be like, okay, you no longer needed here. We had this conversation. Bye. All right. Woo. Okay. Angelina, let me see. I see your question. Where did you pay? Let me see. Oh God, don't log me out. Okay. No, Angelina, you're good. I see you. I see you, darling. You're fine. And that was just Shanae that I just completed. So now we are on to Jing Jing. Yup. Okay, I remember. So if you could let me know your question and also if you are somebody else. Jing Jing. Catherine. Who's Catherine? Oh! It's literally in the notes. Thank you, Catherine. Wow. Wow. Literally, I said, who's Catherine? And then I just saw the connection. Okay, I'm here. Best qualities. All right, perfect. Let's see. Oh, after Catherine, who I'm currently with right now, is Nairi, who is also known as Don't Tell Me. Dawn, yes, okay. Dawn. Shout out to that photographic memory because, child, I did not know. All right. And then, okay, so Nairi, also known as Dawn, and then Bianca. I'm pretty sure I saw Bianca commenting in here, so I'll check her. I'll scroll up, and then after Bianca is Angelina. Yeah, okay. I see what you were talking about, Angelina, where you made a mistake in it. It's all here. I see. You're good. Okay, but I hope y'all remember what I just said because I don't. All right, let's go. Catherine, best qualities. Best qualities within Catherine. Okay, before I even pull cards, Catherine, I just feel like you're one happy ass person. All right. Just generally speaking, you just seem jubilant. Is that the word? Jubilant? You just seem happier than your average Joe. That's one quality that people see and wish that they had. I can tell you that right there. Princess of Swords, the King of Wands. Do you have a father figure in your life that shows up a lot? Whether this is spiritual or I'm okay, let me just tell you what I'm seeing. It's almost as if you were raised by a very strong father figure. You have this energy within you of like this princess, quite literally, this princess of swords that is protected by the King of Wands. And I feel like this is you embodying the energy that you were raised around. I could be wrong, but there's a very fine masculine energy within you, within your energy, whether this is someone that you know, someone that you knew, so now they're in spirit, or just a quality within yourself. But I'm picking up on this strong king-like attribute that protects the feminine parts of you. And this is a quality that I'm seeing a lot of people desire. I'm hearing a lot of people honor. Okay. We have temperance. Okay, so also you being cool, calm, and collected is coming through. Ace of Wands. Someone who's confident in their ideas. Yeah, there we go. That confidence that I was talking about earlier with the King of Wands, like confidently protecting his baby girl's desires. Like you have all of this embodied within you. And if it's not within you, I really feel like it's both though. It's within you and externally there is some masculine energy in spirit or in actual 3D that is very protective of you, like calls you baby girl, like that kind of energy. Okay. And then we have the Hanged One. So you have this really great energy of not flaunting, okay? Because I'm seeing that there's a lot that you could be bragging about, but I'm seeing that you don't. All right. And then we have the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and you're saying maybe it's me. And that's what it is. That's what's coming through here is like you have these two aspects within you, which everyone has the possibility of obtaining, but it's the beautiful marriage between the two energies that is the quality that's coming through. What else? The Princess of Cups and the Empress. See, this is like giving me like mommy's girl, but also daddy's girl. Like she gets whatever she wants. Okay. And again, this can be energy within yourself, but it's your confidence within yourself, your abilities to manifest, your abilities to create, your trust in your intuition. Like there's something mystical. Remember, I was talking about that happiness. Like, I just feel like you're really confident in your choices, your decisions, your movements, everything. And it just shows. Knight of Cups, you're following your heart. And people really envy this about you. Like, but it's like a not a nasty envy. It's just like when people talk about you, they're like, yo, that person, like they're always smiling. You know, like you're that kind of person that I'm picking up on. Like, even if you're not always smiling, it's like your spirit is always smiling. Okay. Two of Wands, the World, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Someone who looks like they know where they're going, what they want out of life, and they're creating a safe space to attract that exact being. Five of Wands, someone who's non-confrontational for sure. Okay, let me see. Non-confrontational for sure. Like even if you are spited in a situation, like someone does you wrong, someone does you dirty, you just really try not to deal with it. Yeah, victory and success, you really just try to be the bigger person here, whether you do this on purpose or I feel like it might just be because you don't like drama, so you're just like, you know what, whatever. Okay. Yeah, sacrifice. You're like, you know what, I'll just hold myself back from the situation. I don't even care, bro. I don't even care. And I'm gonna go over here and boss the fuck up on your ass, and that's gonna be my revenge. Haha. You know, like that's your kind of energy. And then we have the Four of Swords coming out with the Lovers here. This is, I'm hearing the term complacency, but in a really positive way. Someone who's very happy with where they are, what they're doing with their life. Like just someone who's really confident in the path that they've chosen and the steps that they're taking. Whether you realize it or not, this is how people see you, and these are the qualities that they really wish that they had within themselves. It has everything to do with your confidence, your confidence and your ability to fall back, and also there's like this meek quality to you. Like you don't brag as much as you could. Okay, like there's this one song, Meg the Stallion, where she was like, she looks in the mirror and she's like, I don't brag enough. Like that's the kind of energy that's coming through. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave your reading right there. That was great energy. I hope everybody else felt that shit too, because I love that. All right, let me see. Let's see. Okay, so now is Dawn. Dawn. Okay, so Dawn, did you leave your questions like way earlier? Hello, Silver Star Priestess. Thank you. Let's see. Okay, I'm looking for the Nairi equals Dawn because something tells me that if you said anything, it would be around there. But of course, I'm not finding it. Mm. Okay, I see the Nairi equals Dawn. So, Dawn, what is your question? Let's see. Hold on, I need to have a cough break, y'all. I'm gonna mute it. Don't listen to me. Okay, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Sometimes it be sounding like I'm barking, bro. Like that's why I was like, I need to go get COVID tested because this cough is vicious. But I really think it has a lot to do with my allergies. Like it's brazy out here. It's brazy. Let me see. I'm waiting on Dawn. Hopefully, I'm not completely overlooking it, but I don't think I see it. Yeah, no. Dawn, it's your turn, Dawn. Yes, there you are, Dawn. Turmeric tea? Okay. I always drink ginger tea, but ooh, child, see that one snuck up on me. Oh, it's in the comments. Is it over here? Or is it in my comments? Ah, thank you. Okay, bet. I like this. Let's go. I got you, Dawn. Queen of Cups. All right. So, in regards to your question, highly intuitive. And you're like, okay, what the fluck can I do with this? What can I do with this? Three of Pentacles. Exactly. We're still examining it. We're looking at it like, how can we do this? What can we do? King of Swords. So we've got the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords that want to work together. These are two aspects within you. Okay. So we're talking about your intuition and your overall intellect, your intelligence, like shit that you just know. 10 of Wands. How can we bring these two aspects together and make a spiritual career out of them? Ooh, this one wants to come out. The Fool. All right. So the way that this reading is coming out is like this. You can choose a spiritual career path that allows you to set other people free. Now, that is a very broad response because it's a broad topic, meaning you can do so much. You can set people free in so many ways. But this is the main energy that's coming through here. How do you think that you can pair your intuition and your knowledge, your intellect, things that you learned in school to set people free? 9 of Wands comes out after that. What else can we add here? I'm hearing child psychologist, but I'm also picking up on someone who works with people and teaches them how to see the positivity in any situation. Again, you can do this in so many different ways, but honestly, what I'm picking up here is someone who like guides meditations, someone who sits with someone one-on-one or in small groups and guides them to some level of peace here, some level of freedom. King of Wands, it's like you're trying to get them to focus on a specific aspect of their life and allow that part of their life to flourish, to blossom and grow. So this could be some form of a life coach, okay? And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think life coaches can choose like different branches of life to like focus in. So that's something coming through here as well. Six of Pentacles here. This is definitely hinting at you giving and receiving something in return. So this is equal give and take. You're giving like some form of energy, and they are giving back some form of energy. It's equal give and take. And I'm just seeing like this perfect balance between the two here. Temperance. And this is coming through now, almost delivering as if it's how do I describe that? Like I'm being brought to people's ears. It's like you say the right thing, you tell them the right thing, you help bring them peace in a situation, you help balance them in a situation, okay? This is also talking about helping people come to terms with something that they need to forgive, whether this is with someone else or an aspect within the self, the Nine of Cups, in order to move past the situation, to feel fully content with the choices that they have made in life. The Sun here. I'm really picking up on someone who really talks to people about forgiving the self and forgiving others so that they can move on. And again, you can do this in so many different ways, but King of Wands has remained at the bottom of the deck. This is someone who faces their problems head on and then makes the problem turn into some form of a solution. Like it's like you're composting is the term, composting garbage into something that is useful. Okay, something that you deemed as garbage but is actually useful. And of course, I don't like to tell people like you need to go do this. I don't want to plant unnecessary seeds in your head, but I know for a fact that when spirit is talking to you, you're getting ideas right now of what you can do, and every single one of those ideas is a possibility for you. So it's really all about how you choose to materialize this idea. Let's see. Hi, Sylvia. No, the queue's not still open. I closed it earlier, but I promise that I will be doing lives more often. So I'll probably open some up. Like I'll plan some ahead of time, but this was just really random. All right, this one card. Five of Swords coming out here. So now it comes down to you deciding what it is that you want to focus on. And battling with the reality that you're not going to believe in yourself 100% until you actually start here. It's like almost this energy of like starting it and getting yourself to believe along the way. The Tower here, and allowing life to teach you along the way. The Seven of Cups, allowing all of the things that come from every which in every direction, allowing those things to teach you, to guide you, to put you on the right path here. Four of Cups, this is really talking about you have to become, what's the term, acquainted with failure. In order to win, you have to become acquainted with failure, because you guys will meet time and time and time again until you finally win. You have to be okay with that. The King of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, there we go. And Queen of Swords, staying loyal, remaining loyal to it no matter what, until that wheel turns, until that faith that you put in, you get that return. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that bit of the reading right there. Thank you so, so much for choosing and trusting me to be your reader, and I hope you found that helpful. I hope that it guided you to some truths that you've already known deep down, but just needed that little nudge to get you there, okay? Let's see. All right, so who was after? After Bianca. Bianca, you're next, Bianca. Let me see. Bianca. trying to see, did I miss? Oh, let me click on the name first because y'all been getting me like that. Bianca. Look at that. Yes. Okay. I saw your username. All right. So you just want a general reading. So Bianca Bunnykins. I hope you're still here. Oh, there you are. Okay, great. So you still just want a general reading. So that's what we're going to do. These are my freaking faves. Yeah, Brittany, I got yours. You're towards the end. Actually, let me tell you right now. So after Bianca, we have Lincoln, Angelina, Malavika, and Brittany in that order. All right. So boom, here we go. Okay, so right now, general message for Bianca. This wants to come out. All right, so you're sitting on an important idea. I'm seeing you sharpen your wits before you dive in. But one part of you is already excited because you know that you've won. The other part of you is trying to make sure you are perfecting something here. The Princess of Cups, we want to keep this perfect balance between the two. Knowing that you will be successful, but also knowing that you can always advance, do better. Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is what's going to get you on this path of knowing that anything is possible, literally anything. I don't know. I pick up this energy of you trying to like concoct something, like speaking life over your water. Okay. The King of Wands coming out here and the Lovers. It's almost as if you're trying to bless a move that you're about to make. Like you're speaking life into a move that you're about to make. Are you trying to create like your own spells here? Two of Wands, Eight of Cups, Knight of Cups. Excuse me. This is what is going to happen when you decide to make this move. You're literally being told right now, my crown chakra's tingling. The idea that you've been delivered and the idea that you have the confidence to follow through with is the idea that is blessed. Whether you are purposefully speaking like a spell of blessings over this or not, that's what's happening here. Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. No matter how much it's not adding up right now, no matter how much you hesitate, you cannot lose here. You are guaranteed to win here. The Four of Wands. You are guaranteed to make some sort of statement here, to have some sort of footing, to make a name for yourself here. The King of Swords. Someone who knows, someone who has faith, but there's more. I'm seeing more faith in your own intellect above all. Look at that. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You have to have more faith in your own intellect above all to see what we see. I'm hearing the term divine order. I feel like you are in line with divine order, but of course, our human vibes blind us to how aligned we really are, how misaligned we actually are, which is why self-awareness is so important. Okay, the 10 of Pentacles coming out here. I feel like this is like self-awareness times 10. Knowing yourself well enough that you can then build more for yourself and more for future selves that come from you. Okay, this is talking about lineage. This is talking about legacy. This is talking about heritage. Okay, the Knight of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Now I'm hearing Aaliyah's "If at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again." Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. And didn't I talk about this is you times 10? This is you applying yourself with 10 times the pressure. That one pentacle, you multiply it 10 times to not only give yourself abundance, but to give anyone in connection to you abundance. 7 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is representing warrior spirit, someone who doesn't give up, someone that keeps pushing. Okay, so whatever it is that you've been triggered to think about, or whatever idea you've recently had, okay, look, the 7 of Swords, do not deceive yourself into thinking that this is not a good idea. You can birth anything into a great idea as long as you continue to stand behind it, okay? We forget sometimes that your loyalty to a person, place, or thing can get you so much further than your love for a person, place, or thing, okay? All right, the High Priestess here, remain loyal to what you know you want to remain loyal to, because when it's heart-based, you can't go wrong. You literally cannot go wrong when it's heart-based, okay? So follow that inner guidance system, because you are on the path to greatness and you have to believe it, all right? So now Bianca is now Lincoln, who I know also had an alias in here. Lincoln was Lincoln. Oh my gosh, your daughter's name is Faith. That's one of my new baby cousin's names. I freaking love that name. Lincoln. Dang, who did Lincoln tell? The Power of the P. That was Lincoln, wasn't it? I have to believe it. I have to find it. Hold on, the Power of the P. Lincoln. Come on, bro. I see it in my mind. I know. Oh, the Power of the P. Did you tell me? Oh, I think I scrolled too high. Or did I? Yo, I can never keep up. Okay. Ah, yes, the Power of the P is Lincoln. Ha. Power of the P, I just need your question. Or did you? Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh, you were asking me if I got your payment, and I did not see that until now. Yes, I did. I'm so sorry. Let me see. Okay, and now I'm seeing where you're telling me about your signs. Okay, perfect. You want insight on your love life. Is that it? I read that. Let me see. I won't start until you confirm, though. I ain't gonna throw it at you. Power of the P. I'll give you some time. All right, let me get my water. Power of the P. Lincoln. Ooh. But I'm about to go based on what that message said. Because I feel like, but I want you to be present anyway. Come on. The Power of the P. Lincoln. Love life. I'm about to start, but I want you to be present. Lincoln, I'm going to start. Oh, well, if it's helpful, Lincoln, I'm starting at 109. Yes, Power of the P, come forth. All of my witnesses. Power of the P at 109. We're starting. All right. So if you guys happen to see Lincoln pop in the middle of the reading, just know. Oh, yeah, because Spirit's ready to go. We're starting at 109. Power of the P. Lincoln. All right, we have the 10 of Wands here. I'm hearing Tupac, All Eyes on Me. And with the 10 of Wands coming out, and the 5 of Swords coming out, and the Tower coming out, and the Death card coming out. Lord, talk about lessons. Hold on, give me some time. Wow. Let's talk about some love lessons here. You are one of those beautiful souls that takes on everyone's problems. Everyone comes to you with their inputs, their questions, comments, concerns, legalities. And my, would they just leave you the fuck alone? Spirits like this has got to change. And I'm picking this up for platonic relationships, but it translates into the romantic relationships too. You either have or you will be coming to your wit's end at some point. What is, because that's a hard stop. Look, the Strength card just came out and said, yeah, I'm done with that shit. I'm done doing that. Okay. 4 of Swords. Yeah, I'm going to just pull back my energy because I'm done giving it away. Look at that. Getting beat up, abused, misused, 9 of Wands. For what? Judgment. I'm left looking at the man in the mirror and get what? Get what? King of Cups. We're learning to love from a distance. Okay, that's the main message coming out here. 3 of Wands. And what I mean by learning to love from a distance, it's almost as if you have to retract like almost all of your energy from your relationships in order to take a real step back and analyze the way that you give and how you receive. Are you even receptive to it? I'm really picking up on a Cancer energy, someone who is like so giving to the detriment of their own soul. And it's like, yeah, wow, the 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's gotten to a point where it's caused too much chaos, too much conflict. So this is, I feel like this is the energy that we're stepping away from now. I was really immersed in that. Yeah, the transformation card, the death card. This is the energy that we're stepping away from. Intuitively, you've seen where you've given too much, where you've gone too far for someone who wouldn't do the same for you. Obstacles and challenges. I'm seeing that you are challenging yourself to care less. Look at that, the 3 of Swords. To heal your own heart by caring less. And it hurts you to do this, but it also brings you peace. Okay. So now we're at this peaceful state. Look at that. Passion ignited. And then boom. Someone or something lights you up. Ooh. What just fell on the floor? And the King of Cups falls on the floor. That's complete renewal. That's complete change. I'm hearing a whole new, Lord, a whole new concept. My lighter fell. What else can we add here? We're talking about love life. Deception and envy. Wow. So Spirit's basically coming through to say, like, we've cleaned up your love life. Look at that. 9 of Cups. We've got you comfortable with where you are, with who you are. 6 of Cups, shown you the mistakes of the past, where we were being blinded in love, where we were being taken advantage of. Okay. Um, Look at that. Spiritual strength in the reverse, where we were quite literally giving our power away in love. New beginnings, boom. We're turning shiz the fluck around. I feel like you're in this state. This is why you're asking. You're in the 4 of Swords state. And you're starting to feel kind of like it's time to start moving. Time to start moving away from that energy. You feel like it's time to get up and move because you're feeling uncomfortable. But this discomfort that you're feeling comes in literally as a part of the process. The crown chakra, there we go. A part of the process to open up your mind, to open up your mental space, truth, to show you that there's more options. You're opening up to more options at this time. There we go. You're in a transformative state. Quite literally, the death card here has shown up in your reading 3 times. You're going through a lot of significant changes, and I'm seeing that this is going to change the type of people that you attract. Okay, this is going to change the type of person that you are. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of significant change here. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles. Picking your poison, okay, is what just came through. And that's literally choosing what will nourish you and how you will allow it to take away from you. I'm seeing you taking charge in love. Here you have the 8 of Cups and feeling more confident and comfortable when it comes to walking away to certain things. Yeah, someone in the comment section just said like a rebirth. Exactly like that. 4 of Swords. Talk about, look at all this rest, all this resting. If you haven't been resting, you are being encouraged to do so because you're literally changing on a cellular level, which is changing the way that you think, the way that you move, and the way that you respond and act in certain situations. 7 of Wands. I'm also seeing that it's time to come down from that you can fight for what it is that you want without actually having to fight. 7 of Pentacles, but only if you are patient enough to do so. The Ace of Wands, patient enough for the go, the green light, for this undeniable sign. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get your closing card. Knight of Pentacles. This is my favorite card to represent it. Change doesn't happen overnight. You definitely have undergone a lot of changes in this time period of your life. I'm not sure how broad this chapter was for you, but it seems like to become the Magician at the bottom of the deck, it was a pretty long cycle. All right. But now what I'm seeing here is that whatever the cycle was, it was meant to teach you to not give to the detriment of yourself and to know who is worth giving to. Okay. There was a lot packed into that little reading there. So I hope that you're able to run it back and feel it a few times. And I'm going to go ahead and get into the next person. Let's see. Lord, I be feeling that pressure on my back. I be feeling it. Okay. Yo, y'all log me out of here one more time. Do it again. I dare you. Okay. Now, Angelina. So we have Angelina and then Malavika. Shakur. Dang it. I know I fucked up on that one. But Malavika? I'm gonna go with Malavika. Loud and wrong. Okay, so Angelina, then Malavika. You have 2 questions, so leave both of those. And then Brittany, why'd you do so much? What is going on here? Oh, okay, I see that one. And what is this? Oh, I think you booked a reading. Okay, duh. Okay, anyways, I see. Now that I've gotten my shit together, let's go. Angelina. All right, so we are with Angelina at this time. Angelina. Yeah, at first, Brittany, I was like, wait, what are we doing here? But now I get it. Okay. Now, I remember seeing Angelina talking a lot earlier, but y'all really gonna make me scroll back up there? Let me see. Okay, I see Angelina's name. But I don't see your question. Oh, wait, let me. Ah, yes, okay. Huh. The question's already over here. I got it. All right. All right, let's see. This is for Angelina. I'm hearing the road less traveled. We have the Princess of Swords and the Hanged Woman. And I'm hearing that there is no roadmap for the path less traveled. Manifesting love. I'm not doing any more readings today, but I do plan to do more live readings, and I do plan to announce them more often. So just because you didn't make this one, you'll probably make the next one. All right. Trust in divine timing. I like to hope. But yeah, I'll try to announce more often for sure. We have the Star. We have the Five of Cups. And the King of Swords. So remember that path less traveled that I was talking about? And I was like, there's no map. But you're following the North Star, okay? The star literally came out, and I'm just picturing the North Star, the shiniest star, the brightest star in the sky. And then it's followed up by the Five of Cups, King of Swords. This is what you're being encouraged to focus on at this time, is training your mind to shift its perspective when it's looking at those five cups, where the three fell over and the two still remain. You're being encouraged to look at those two cups differently. Four of Wands, Five of Wands. This is giving me the energy of like fighting for whatever it is that you desire as hard as you can. Doing the best with what you have. Doing the best that you can with what you have. The Wheel. Until something changes. The Ace of Pentacles. An opportunity drops in. Seven of Swords. What is that Seven of Swords? Okay, and this is actually referring to talking yourself down when the wheel turns, when the opportunity comes in. Eight of Wands instead of moving. The bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands. How many times have you thought about taking action towards something, but then thought about, oh, I might get bruised. Oh, I might get a boo-boo. Okay. Let's get some more before I go on. Nine of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Ace of Cups. I was just given this imagery of someone who, like, I'm picturing like a princess. Okay, I'm gonna just tell you what I'm picturing. Okay, I'm not saying this is you. I'm not saying that it's not you. I'm seeing like a spoiled princess who thinks that just because she's pretty, the thing should be handed to her. She thinks it should be easier. Or I'm picking up some form of a provider here. Okay. What is this? The moon in the reverse. What are we waiting for? Bottom of the deck, I just saw the Empress. There we go. That energy that I was talking about, like the spoiled princess. What is this energy? I feel like I'm about halfway to the story. I got to get to the 75% line in order to make this come together. King of Wands, Seven of Swords. And then the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Swords just came out together. This is okay. So I'm picturing someone trying to work in the darkness behind someone's back here. And what I mean by that is like, let's say that you get a good idea, but you don't present it to your business partner. This is just an example. But if you would have expressed this idea to your business partner, you guys could have worked together and made this work. Who is your business partner in this scenario? Are you trying to take on things and handle it on your own without your spiritual? Is there part of you that feels like they're beyond this? I'm picturing, yeah, now I'm picking up on the song La La Land by Demi Lovato. And the sun just came out as I was asking in my mind for clarification on the moon in the reverse. This is like something that's being purposely ignored. What is this? What is this? What does this have to do with moving forward, uncertainty? Four of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the Three of Wands. This is whatever this Four of Wands represents, something in your foundation that you're being encouraged to have a balanced thought process about. Be honest about something here. The Knight of Swords. Be honest about how can you alleviate the situation that you're currently in. The Princess of Swords. These new ideas and things keep coming through. Trying new things keeps coming through here. The Hanged Woman. Yeah, there we go. Letting the idea, the enlightenment come to you. Four of Swords. You're definitely being encouraged to meditate more at this time. And when you get ideas, you got to act on them. The Hermit here. And also when you're in the process of meditating, don't run from certain thoughts. Wow, the Hermit just came back out. I literally shuffled and then pulled a card out, and the Hermit came right back out in the same place. I'm hearing the term overshadowing. It's like a truth that has been revealed, but we're overshadowing it with some form of pacifying the situation. Okay, the Fool. Yeah, like we're playing the fool in a situation here. The Queen of Wands. I'm almost picking up on like you're not seeing yourself for your own greatest potential. Yeah, the Emperor. And once you see this greatest potential, that's when everything changes. Princess of Wands, you pick up on this newfound inspiration. Look, Nine of Swords. And then your worries will become your triumphs, will become your successes. Okay. How can you turn your Nine of Swords mentality into the Knight of Swords mentality? Meaning, how can you go from worrying yourself half to death to taking an action that makes you feel a little bit better about where you're headed? This is really talking about baby steps and trusting. Ten of Wands, that every step, every movement is accounting for something. Nine of Swords. If you're going to have this mentality that's kind of trapping you, how can you make the most of it? This is like turning an internal struggle, a weakness, if you will, into your strength. I kid you not. Strength comes out as I'm saying strength. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups. This is, again, that same topic for the collective that keeps coming through, is shifting the narrative. How can you tell a different story? How can you make a different story unfold before you with your movements, paths, and positions and decisions that you make from this point forward? I'm going to go ahead and leave your reading right there. Thank you so much. I hope you found that helpful. Wow. Just wow. Okay, and then we have Malavika. All right, let's see. You already have your questions here, so this is great. I'm going to go ahead and read that. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, so question number one, I got you. All right, course or business? Course or business? I am calling for a card that is going to make it very clear if we are talking about studies or taking that ass to work. Let's see. Okay, so the Tower just came in the reverse with the Ten of Swords. That's not very clear at all. Thank you. Okay, let me get this. Okay. The imagery here is making me think of like phallic symbols, like working in a city, working downtown. Is there a way that you can allow the business to feed the course? Is there a way to do both? Baby steps. You don't have to be a freaking CEO by tomorrow and start your courses next week. No. Seven of Wands. What do you want to fight for? What's worth your time? And if I'm being honest, I really am seeing you tackle both. The Five of Wands. What do you truly want? The Seven of Wands is your card today. What do you truly want? And then stand up for that. Look, the Sun. This is a truth that you already know. The Sun has come in the reverse, though. This is, will you dare take that step? King of Wands. Do you dare have that faith? I'm seeing someone whose spirit has it all within them to get it done, but you're just doubting yourself. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. What's the term? You're short selling yourself. You're selling yourself short. King of Wands. Your confidence isn't there. They're like, we need your confidence. Look at that. The Queen of Swords. We need the confidence there. We need you to know who the fuck you are. The Lovers. And then make a decision based on who you know you are and follow through. The Queen of Cups. Follow through. Follow through. How can you do both? Even if that requires taking a little bit of time or energy away from one thing, if you know that you have to do both in order to get one of the specific ones done, because I feel like this, let me just tell you what I feel. I feel like you know exactly what you want to do. Let's say that you want to take your own route. You want to do the courses, but money. Okay. So you're like, well, what if I do both? Because I really want to take the courses so that I can like develop this on my own. But the business is also going to allow me to develop here, 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 and here and pay the bills. You know, I have to get my bills paid. Find a way to do both. I'm seeing you finding a way to do both here. And yes, it is a sacrifice. Look at that patience. It takes a lot of time and effort. It's not easy, but it would make you feel better rather than just going to the business and be like, all right, I'm selling my soul to you guys. You guys can have all my dreams for me to pay my bills. I don't see that part. I see this other part of you that's like, I can't give up on this dream aspect over here either. I can't give up on taking these courses either. But I can't just take the courses because then I need to get my bills paid. It's like finding out what your truth is in this situation and then following through. God dang, look at this. It's all in your confidence. Shadow and solar plexus just came in here. It's really all about your confidence moving forward from here. Let me see. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. I kid you not. The Seven of Wands is at the bottom of the deck here. Stand your ground. Remember, I just talked about the Seven of Wands as your card. Seven of Wands comes out again, telling you to pick what it is that you desire and then fight for that, no matter how hard it may be. It's only a sliver, a chapter of the story. So, where do you want it to lead you? All right. Thank you so much for that. Let's get into your second question. Let's say that we decide to pursue all the way. We're going all the way home. We're going all the way. Spirit's like setting the mood. I just saw the Two of Wands. Like they're setting the mood. Like, okay, so moving forward, if we give our all to this, we devote our all to this. Question number 2. The Princess of Pinnacles. There we go. We set out on a journey. We start off. Give me the overall energies of this storyline. The Six of Wands. The Seven of Pentacles. So you've already jumped in as a beginner, one in some way, shape, or form. You're realizing like, yo, like this is it. Like I'm cooling, I'm vibing. You took your one pentacle when you were the princess and made 7. You're sitting on 7 times the abundance that you once were. The 7 of Cups just comes out. You're sitting on 7 times the abundance that you once were. Wow. 8 of Swords in the reverse. When you decide to take that action, when you decide to no longer think small thoughts of yourself, 7 of Swords, when you choose to no longer deceive yourself and hold yourself back in deception. Seven times the wealth, 9 of Cups, 7 times the abundance. I don't know what it is about you with the number 7, but the number 7. The Magician, the 5 of Pentacles. I made it happen. I barely believed, but I achieved because I took the steps anyway. Bottom of the deck, the 3 of Pentacles. I stayed dedicated. So I had to win. All right. You have to win when you dedicate yourself to it. All right. So I am now getting into what I believe is the last reading for the day. Yep. Brittany. Did you put it? Yeah, you did. Yes, you did, Brittany. All right, so Brittany, before I could even pull any cards, I'm hearing no. No. The answer to your question is no. Brittany. Brittany, no. The Chariot just came out here. That's like the complete opposite of what this person wants you to win. Okay, so I can't even describe what I just saw. But basically, in this imagery here, there's literally this double-edged sword, and my eyes were drawn to the dark side of it. Okay, and with the question that you presented to me, it has me thinking that the person that you're inquiring about has a tendency to not know how to express what they truly feel. Okay, we have the Hanged Woman at the bottom of the deck. We have the King of Wands that comes out with the Princess of Swords and the Star. Someone who sees something, feels something, but they don't know how to communicate it because of their own experiences in life. So if you felt like this person was doubting you or speaking negatively upon you, I promise you, everything that's wrong with them is wrong with them. It's none of your concern. The Magician just came out here. Yeah. What's for you cannot be taken from you. Any chapter in your life that makes you feel a little low, a little down, a little out, don't put the power of anybody, don't put anybody in the position of power over your life, is how I was trying to say that. When things are going downhill for you in life, that's when you pause, you reflect, and you say, how can I change my ways? Here we go, crown chakra. Open up that crown chakra. How am I blocking myself? Not how is this person blocking me? Because in my opinion, that black magic shit can only get you so far. It only works if you allow it to, okay? Look, the Star card just came out here. If you put yourself at the forefront of your life and say, look, anything that holds me back is merely me alone, how can you do better? You start with you. I'm seeing the number 1717 here. Emotional withdrawal. This is equivalent to the 8 of Cups, the 3 of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. We have the 8 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay. I'm sensing us going back to the drawing board. I'm sensing us trying to reconcile. I'm sensing us trying to start over. Brittany, we're on you. Dang, I don't know what time we started. Yeah. If I had to guess, I've probably been in this energy for somewhere around 10 minutes, a little under. Definitely under. There's definitely some cups energy that needs healing here, like some emotional healing, heartstring healing, a lot of forgiveness on a lot of different sides. I feel like there's more than just you and this person involved here, or at least more than just those energies are present. I'm seeing a pause and reflection stage of asking yourself, where can I do better? How can I spark some new transformative energy in this connection? How can I speak my piece? How can I shift the narrative? How can I take control of the situation and show why it should have never even spun into the place that it did? How can I take the lead? How can I take charge and bring the situation back into balance? There's a level of maturity desiring to be reached, whether this is within you and them, or just you or just them. I'm seeing someone basically wanting to surrender, wave the white flag. I think it's the white flag. But there's also pride. Yeah, I feel that's what it is. It's the sense of needing to say what needs to be said. And no, the answer was no. You got to definitely rewind the video, because there was a lot of I was picking up on what you just said here, and it was more so it's a them not you situation. Bottom of the deck, Cancer, the Chariot. The Chariot keeps coming out for you in this energy. The Chariot keeps coming out for you. Basically, what do you need to do to feel solid in order to move forward? Basically, what can you do, say, whatever the case may be, to speak peace and move on? Knight of Pentacles, it's going to be a slow journey for sure, of course. There you go. There's your answer. Look at that, the Four of Cups. This is like taking the losses, like cutting your losses, and just be like, you know what? This is what I'm walking away with. This is what I've gained. This is what I've lost. But you're going to make more of it. You're going to invest that time, that energy, whatever it is. There we go. Princess of Swords, the High Priestess. You know that she'll bounce back from this. I'm really picking up a really cool, calm, and collected energy from you. And look at this, the Chariot. Again, when I tell you, whatever it is that's on your mind to say or do, whatever you need to say or do in order to make your peace here, do that. And I promise you, you're going to be moving forward. From here on, it's just going to be about you healing what you've experienced, no longer creating more situations to be healed. So I'm speaking love and light over you in this situation, because you already got this. I can guarantee you that. And again, what is for you, no man can ever take away from you, with no evil eye, no dark magic, none of that. So definitely rewind your portion, because I feel like you could really use that message. But thank you so much for your love, your support. You literally have been here since day one, and I really appreciate that, and I will always remember that. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to do your first reading for you next week. Until then, take care, you guys. I love you guys so much, and I'm gonna head out now. Okay, so bye. I'm trying to give people time to say bye. Exactly. I had 300 subscribers when you were around. I remember that like it was yesterday, in this same room that I've changed around like a million times. Whew, life changes in the blink of an eye. It's insane, Lord. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. Keep doing y'all thing. Okay? Bye, guys.